light at the end of the tunnel was not the jungle I was hoping for. Instead, I found myself in what looked like an office, with cabinets, desks, and of course, a damn guard. Later, I'd realized that I was in one of the two main buildings of the military base. The building had 3 floors, hidden secrets, and a few unexpected surprises. Anyway, I headed towards the only exit, which was close to the first floor office I started in.
Huh? What was that? I heard, wasn't there a box here?
하.
In the beginning, I didn't know exactly where I was, but I knew for sure I wasn't outside. Now that I could get a signal, calling the colonel crossed my mind, but I realized I didn't have much to report. Speak of the devil.
Son, do you copy?
Copy, Colonel.
For the love of God, where have you been? I thought you were dead.
As I said, Colonel, there's no signal in the sewers.
Give me a sit rep, son.
My report. After crossing a mile of smelly, mutant-infested shit streams, fighting thousands of rodents and nearly being torn apart by some shredders, I managed to get out of there, and I'm still in this fucking military base.
Don't lose your marbles, son. You have plenty of nighttime and they don't know your location. Take advantage of this and get the hell out of there. Just don't forget the documents. We need to find out more about Operation Jericho.
If I make it out alive, will you write me a recommendation letter?
If you make it out, we'll give you a damn purple cross. Over and out.
I had no doubt that the colonel worked for the government.
Why is that?
Because the only thing that old bastard did was demand, demand, demand.
뭐 지휘관이니까 어쩔 수 없다고 생각해.
There, right in front of me, was the sick bay. Walking through that door changed everything forever.
들어가지 말까?
It's him. It's the prisoner that hit us.
It turned out that all the guards I knocked out were brought to the sick bay, and some were still there.
Freeze! Don't move or I'll shoot!
Okay, I surrender. The woman that was aiming at me was the doctor.
오.
She, of course, was very pissed off because of the copious
빡칠만 하네.
work I caused. What a face. What a body. What a beauty.
너 지금 여친과 같이 있는 거 아니었냐?
This girl was smoking hot, and she had a gun aimed straight at my head. At that distance, I couldn't do anything to neutralize her. I had to improvise. I needed something that would cause a non-lethal wound, like a sharp piece of metal. But I had to grab it without making a single step. It wasn't wise to use weapons there.
뭐가 있나? 이건가?
Have you ever had a gun pointed at you? Your adrenaline skyrockets. You react on instinct. Everything happened so fast that the doctor had no time to react. In one swift movement, I took the wire, looked deep within the doctor's eyes, and...
허벅지, 가슴, 배. 그나마 허벅지가 치료하기가 나쁘지 않을.
stuck it in my thigh.
아,
What the hell did you just do?
I just hurt myself.
나한테 한 거였어?
Are you nuts or what?
Now you can't shoot me.
What do you mean? You just made it easier for me.
According to the degree on your wall, you're a doctor. The Hippocratic oath you took as a doctor forces you to aid your patients, and also forces you to cause patients no harm. I've been injured in a sick bay. Your sick bay. Therefore, I'm now your patient.
And I'm forced to assist you. You bastard!
Yeah, been called that plenty of times. By the way,
Yeah.
I'm bleeding.
Fine. I'll heal you. Then you get the hell out of here. Done. It's no longer bleeding.
와 빠르다.
Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome. By the way,
와우.
Hey, what was that for?
that's for all the extra hours. I'm working because of you. It's just as well that you didn't kill anyone.
Kill someone? Me? Do I look like an assassin? After arguing for a while, the doctor and I reached an understanding. I would not kill anyone, and she would help me escape.
You'll find my access card in my jacket. There are first aid kits in the closet. Take some. If you shoot someone, use them so they don't bleed to death.
아니 그 말하면 생각나는 것이 너무 웃긴데.
My rack! You couldn't just take the card from the pocket.
It's kill or be killed.
뭐 얻을 게 있나? 총알? 이제 총 쓰나? 오,
I
예.
finally had a gun. Now I could kill those guards. That is, if I were an assassin and didn't promise the doctor I wouldn't murder anyone. So if I shot someone, I had to use a first aid kit to heal them before they bled to death.
So, you really didn't kill anyone?
Of course not. I'm not an assassin. The gun I found was empty, but it had a 10-bullet magazine. So, I loaded it up with any bullets I found.
그런 거 치고는 사람을 많이 때렸지.
Hey, Fox, are you there?
Here I am, Robert.
Hi, friend. How's that escape going?
Still alive and free. So far. Hey, how did they catch you?
I was in the outskirts of Katsala, taking some pictures of a bunch of military trucks. There was too much security. They were obviously hiding something. I couldn't clearly see what they were loading, so I got closer. Turns out, I got too close. Next thing you know, I was surrounded by a bunch of pricks, aiming rifles at my head.
Did you at least manage to see what they were loading?
Sure did, but I was disappointed.
What did you see?
Concrete.
Concrete? Are you kidding?
2 huge rectangular concrete blocks. Each could barely fit into a truck.
You were imprisoned for a piece of concrete? Fuck, man. I'd be disappointed too.
Too much security for something so mundane. But enough about me. You should get back to your escape, my friend.
콘크리트. 뭔가 이번 보스에 대한 힌트인가? 하이야! 뭐 없어.
There it was, the exit. Sergeant Roscoe's security card didn't open the door. Neither did the one from the doctor. So I had to search for someone who would lend it to me.
어디서 찾아야 돼? 이제야 동전을 사용할 때가 왔어.
Hey, a coin.
I shot a guard. I couldn't let him die. I promised it to the doctor. I had to heal him before bleeding to death. So I got close, and I used one of my first aid kits.
왜 하필 구급상자야 붕대가 아니고? 총알 1개 쓰고 4개 얻었으면 나쁘지 않은데?
I heard something. Mike!
아차! 나이스. 여긴 사령실인가? 일단 읽어볼까?
The second file of Operation Jericho was a compendium of coded numbers. It also had a map, so those numbers could be the coordinates of attack routes, or potentially the attack targets themselves. Colonel, do you copy?
Copy.
I found more documents. They look like a list of coordinates.
Coordinates of what?
This document is encoded as well. I don't know what the coordinates are for.
Huh. They could be strike targets. Those bastards could be planning to attack us.
This is Jesse Fox. Over.
This is the doctor.
Oh.
Over.
What? Doctor?
어떻게?
But how?
How is the escape going?
Just fine. Trying to find a way out of this building.
Well, my access card won't work. It's only clearance level 2. Leaving the building requires level 3 clearance.
Where would I find that?
The officers would have them. Their offices are on the 3rd floor.
Wow. Thanks for the help. I didn't know you cared about me.
What I care about is that you leave ASAP so I stop getting so many patients.
By the way, what's your name?
My name is Doctor. Over and out.
쌀쌀하네. 뭔가 보스전 갈 것 같은데. 이럴 줄 알았다. 와, 씨, 잘못 썼어. 좋았어, 총알 다 먹었고. 뭐야? 망한 거 아니겠지? 오! 망했네. 아, 이 망했네. 아, 장전 안 돼 있어. 왜 안 먹어? 아, 망했는데? 아, 됐다.
Boss defeated.
아, 진짜.
This is Jesse Fox. Over.
Doctor here. Hey, Jesse, I need a small favor.
Favor? Of course.
The guards you injured on the 1st floor just keep coming in. Can you find a less vicious way to handle them? Not that I care, per se, but I'm getting a little overwhelmed here.
Oh. Sorry, Doc. You can count on me.
You're drooling.
아씨. 표정 봐라.
Oh, sorry. Her voice was so damn sexy.
Is my voice not feminine enough for you?
Well, it's girly, of course, but
Oh, shut up. Continue your story.
I climbed down into a poky little room that seemed to be stocked with a lot of chemicals. I could brew up some chloroform to put the guards to sleep and score points with the doctor.
Hold on. You have expertise in chemistry?
Chemistry's not that hard. You just have to mix the ingredients correctly.
뭐야?
A guard with his back turned was listening to music. It was the perfect chance to test out the chloroform. I just needed to sneak up and put him to sleep.
아니 이게 또 뭐? 다시 한다.
I wonder what this smells like.
What this smells like? Hold on, are you telling me that you sniffed the chloroform? That you yourself made for the purpose of knocking people out?
Yes.
저기요?
Why didn't you douse a handkerchief and cover the victim's face, like how everyone does?
My mind was cloudy at the time, maybe due to the fumes from mixing those chemicals. As for pouring the chloroform on a handkerchief, I figured it out later. It smells weird. Very, very weird.
잡혔어 씨. 뭐야?
Doctor? What's the meaning of this?
Isn't it obvious? You're my prisoner.
What? Untie me!
꿈 아니야 이건? 오.
Oh, holy fuck.
Still want me to untie you?
Don't untie me.
다시.
As you wish.
100% 꿈이야.
Doctor. Oh, doctor.
Hey, Mike. This guy's talking in his sleep. He's asking for a doctor. Must be a nightmare about a previous injury. Soldiers with PTSD get him all the time. He must have been through some shit, poor bastard. I don't know, Mike. Look down. What the fuck? He's harder than whiskey. Well, whatever. We're close to the cells. Let's get him locked up. Fuck, Mike. He's waking up.
아 참. 내 훌륭이를 보고 비웃어? 아씨 카드키.
Thermal sensor. Those thermal sensors had a detection angle of 90 degrees, and would sense the heat of my body like the predator. They obviously wouldn't detect through the tall brown boxes in the facility, so I could hide from them like how I've been sneaking around the guards. But the containers weren't everywhere. Any wide open areas were a problem. That's when I thought to call the colonel, where I'd learn a way to trick the sensors. Colonel, do you read me?
Loud and clear, Fox.
I'm on the 3rd floor. This is where the offices should be.
Search for more files. We need more intel about the attack.
That's not going to be easy.
In the middle of the night, those offices should be empty.
Haven't seen anyone yet, but there's a thermal sensor. I can't proceed without setting it off. Do you have any ideas?
In the Army, we use insulating suits to conceal our body temperatures.
Okay!
I knew better than to punch while wearing the suit. It was delicate and could tear. Bad news, no punches while wearing the suit. Good news, scoring more points with the doctor.
어차피 여기서 벗어도 되는 거 아닌가? 여기 가까이 정도면 되려나?
The third file of Operation Jericho was quite revealing. It had a map of the Kantor province with exact coordinates, an ambush plan, and a picture of the colonel with his name under it. Apparently their plan was to kidnap the colonel without leaving a trace. Colonel, do you copy?
Copy.
Colonel, I discovered a third document.
Good job, son. What's on it?
Let me take a look at it. Interesting. What was your name?
Colonel Alan Harris. Why do you ask?
Because your name is written here.
Don't pull my leg, son.
I'm serious, Colonel. It's right here.
Damn. This means that they need me for their plan.
In the next corridor, I ran into...
탐지기, 경비병, 양? 양? 양?
250 sheep.
아니 왜 50마리야? 장난해? 군사기지에 양이 250마리가 있어. 심지어 때리지도 못하네. 어우 쉣. 어떻게 들킨 거지? 아, 나의 화려한 무빙 어떠시냐? 키 헷갈렸어.
Jesus, you scared me.
Sorry, I didn't think anyone was up here.
Yeah, me neither.
My name's Mike. And you are?
I'm Mike, maintenance. I had the day off today, but our damn officer kept me here the whole night fixing stuff.
What an asshole. I'm gonna kick his ass so hard, he'll drop his level 3 access card and be stuck in this building. Where's his office?
Really? Wow! It's right behind you. That's the door.
The one with the lasers.
Yep.
Let me guess. Deadly lasers.
Yep, disintegrate you on contact.
Oof. Well, maybe another time then.
Hold on. If we generate a small power surge in the right circuit, those lasers will shut down.
Great. Let's do it.
I'll need at least 12 batteries.
아, 배터리가 여기서
The
나오네.
boxes on this floor. You get the batteries. I'll prepare the surge.
배터리 5개밖에 못 모았는데. 나왔다.
Hey, Mike. Here are the batteries.
Good. Hand them over. I'm ready here. Just gotta connect them to this wire and...
Lasers deactivated.
Nope. Shocked my hand.
아씨.
Let's try this again. Let's try this wire instead.
You okay?
Bye, lasers. It's gonna take a while to fix them.
레이저 원래 저렇게
but
꺼지는
no
느낌이었나?
regrets. Totally worth it.
Thanks, Mike. I owe you one.
Don't sweat it, Mike. We're even.
주둥아리 때릴 준비했어.
I was finally in front of the office door. On the other side, I could hear someone talking on the phone.
Yes? I see. Are you sure about that? Damn! That's high treason! No, that won't be necessary. I'll deal with it personally.
That was the officer with the access card I needed. but he was leaving through the other door, and the card had to be on him. What was he talking about? Who was the traitor? It wasn't long before I found out my answers.
Hey, Fox, are you there?
Here I am, Robert.
It looks like you're in some big shit, pal. I've been listening to some radio comms, and does the doctor sound familiar to you?
Fuck yes. Why?
Because I heard that someone is going to arrest him for treason.
Damn it. I have to stop them.
Careful, Fox. Don't panic. This shot could be a trap.
Robert's call made my head spin. I left the office as fast as I could. It took me less than 2 minutes to reach the sick bay. There they were. Robert was right. Those bastards were going to arrest their own doctor. Sons of bitches. I wasn't going to let it happen. I could hear shouting from inside. Then I remembered what Robert told me about being careful. I held back my urge to kill and listened to the conversation.
And why did you give him your access card?
I didn't. He took it from my jacket.
But you did nothing to stop him. This is high treason. You're in deep shit, Dr. Hoffman.
So, Dr. Hoffman. I'm surprised, Mr. Fox. You managed to remember his surname.
Well, I had a neighbor named Hoffman. Big German man. Very hairy. He won the lottery and was planning to retire, but his gonorrhea had other plans.
Fascinating. Let's return to the story, please.
Sure. Where was I?
This is high treason. You're in deep shit, Dr. Hoffman.
Good. Just testing if you were listening.
You want a doctor that has no idea how to fight? Stop a man that knocked out all your guards? Are you really that stupid?
Don't you dare insult my intelligence. I know you gave him medical attention.
How many wounded have you healed, Lieutenant? I'll tell you, none. Why? Because your job is to be a paper-pushing butterbar. Mine, on the other hand, is to heal and attend to anyone who needs it, even if that person killed my family.
Aiding the enemy in this base is treason.
My oath has no restrictions on who I must heal. You want to arrest me? Then tell me, Lieutenant. Who is going to save the lives of your soldiers if I'm in a cell? You? A man so incompetent that a prisoner is running circles around him?
How dare you!
Now stop pestering me and get the hell out of my sick bay!
This isn't the end, Doctor. You're on thin ice.
Man, she's one badass doctor. Shit, they're coming out. And off he went, taking the level 3 card with him. I needed that card if I wanted to get out of this building. But before that, I had to check if the doctor was okay.
얘는 그냥 의사 생각밖에 없어. 와, 진짜 많아졌네.
Are you all right?
Why do you ask?
I found out you were going to be arrested, so I ran here to help, but I heard people shouting, and I saw those men walking out.
That's Lieutenant Marcuson. All bark and no brain. I can't stand that moron.
Really? I couldn't tell.
But once he speaks to General X, I'll have some serious problems. You've dragged me into quite a mess.
Sorry, Doc. I didn't mean to cause you trouble.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, thanks for worrying about me.
It's what I do.
That Marcuson has a level 3 card on him. I'll understand if I see him in my sick bay later.
You read my mind. See you around, Doc.
Hang on.
갑자기 키스한다? 아, 이거 뺨따기 맞는 거고 아무것도 안 하면은 제 쪽이 싸지 않을까?
You look tired. Take these first aid kits.
와우.
Thanks, Doctor.
Save some for Lieutenant Marcuson. If you shoot him, don't let him bleed to death. I'll be executed as an accomplice if he dies. Now go! Catch him before he exits the building.
뺨따기 맞았어. 했으면 무조건 뺨따기 맞았다.
isn't the slippery, cowardly pet of that traitorous bitch. What's up? Is your conjugal visit over? I'm in charge of enforcing curfew, and only I can leave from here. Problem with a building this large? There are too many hideouts for a mutt like you. So,
어어.
now it's just you and us, mutt. You can't run and you can't hide.
보스전이야? 어이씨, 저기 왜 맞아?
You're a tough little mongrel, aren't you? I wonder if old dogs can learn new tricks. Let's see you chew your way through lasers.
뭐라고? 이게 뭔? 어우씨, 깜짝이야. 됐다.
Boss defeated.
Finish this once and for all.
Don't even think about it, bastard. Death would be too good for you. I'm going to keep you alive, and you'll lie here on the ground until someone finds you. Everyone will know that a single prisoner defeated you. The best part? You'll be severely injured. I wonder how it'll feel, being the patient of a woman you called a traitor.
No! No!
최고의 고문인데? 아, 드디어.
I tried to open the door with the level 3 card, but the exit also had a biometric scanner, which needed to scan your retina and your fingerprints. In other words, only authorized people could open that door, and I was not one of them.
야, 나랑 잠만 같이 가자. 너가 필요해. 머리카락은 또 보라색으로 물들였어. 분홍색인가? 와인색 같기도 하고. 좋았어. 비밀이 뭘까?
Jesse here. Do you copy?
I hear you.
I was thinking about those big concrete blocks you saw. This place is full of concrete buildings. Maybe they're building something. Something new, something that requires a lot of concrete. And that's why there's so many guards.
Why are they transporting concrete instead of making it here?
Maybe someone sold them something in parts and they're just bringing them here.
Could be. But what?
If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
Thanks, man. Over and out.